Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Tuesdays in the Attic. We are on week 49. We are getting so close. I've got some summary fun spring photos for you. I've got these two photos of my tulips when I think they came up the first time this year. And see, we were just admiring them, and my son was. So that collage is one photo and two smaller ones. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do two photos side by side. I'll trim this one down a little bit, maybe this one down a little bit, just so they are fit a little bit smaller. But I figured I would play with some Pink Fresh. I haven't played with Pink Fresh in a long time, and my stash is a decent size. So we're going to play with Pink Fresh. I grabbed like all the embellishments out that I had, and then I've got some paper from Everyday Musings, kind of a conglomerate of different collections. Everyday Musings, Joyful Day, and I think this one is Everyday Musings. So yeah, let's get started.
I was really excited to use this very vibrant like red paper, so I'm using it as background. And now the sketch ends up being pretty loosely interpreted. I mean, technically I have everything on there and in very similar areas. I don't know. You guys will have to tell me. What do you think when it's done? Like if it followed the sketch pretty good. I guess it did. It didn't feel like it in the moment, but now that I look at it, I guess it did. I didn't have to look at the sketch very often. Maybe that's why I didn't feel like I was doing it, because after I got kind of the base down, I didn't really check the sketch very often. Maybe that's why. I don't know. It's a little bit different than the sketch because, first off, I am like I had mentioned in the beginning, using these two 4x6 photos. I ended up not trimming them down at all. I'm just going to mat them together on this blue paper. And then, so that makes the collage, instead of more vertical, much more horizontal. So it takes up more space to the right than in the sketch and less space down. So maybe that's why I felt like it didn't follow the sketch. I guess it technically did. But I decided that I wanted to get some ink around the edges of everything too, to bring more of that red, because the tulips are all red. I've got this, and then this bold red background. I really like the way the layout turns out. And I end up bringing a bunch of the other colors in, not really caring if it's super like coordinated or not. And it was really fun to play with just all the ephemera and bring in whatever from all of Pink Fresh. I do like to dabble in mixing collections. I like to sometimes stay within, I like to do everything. I like to play with just a collection. I like to dabble and mix between collections from the same manufacturers, because a lot of times colors, and then I like to mix and match just random things from my stash. So this is kind of a dabble in multiple collections, all Pink Fresh, which a lot of their colors coordinate, most of their colors coordinate very, very well. So it's not hard to do. So I am inking the edges of that white paper that has the dots of like kind of polka dot lines. And then I'm inking the edges of the green paper, which is the back side of that white paper with the polka dot lines in different colors. And I used my favorite punch, my notebook punch, which was also in the sketch. And I inked the edges of that as well. And I had this cut file laying in my kind of leftover bin, and I thought I would use it because especially with the dark background of being so red, such a punchy red, it really pops off the page using that white cut file. And they're just pieces left over from, I think it was a wreath that I cut apart. So I am going to tuck the bigger piece on the left-hand side there, and then the smaller piece down on the bottom. And then I'm just going to start playing with all the different items that I have from Pink Fresh. I have these very obnoxiously yellow gold thickers, which I don't mind them. They are a little obnoxious gold. I could pull a Missy Whitten and take some gesso and go over them. I don't think I'm going to, though. I think I'm just going to leave it. Now that everything's glued down, it would be too hard. I should have done it right away. I'm going to tuck those in three places, kind of where the three clusters are on the sketch. And then I'm just going to grab a bunch of other things. There's some cardstock stickers. There's some puffy stickers. There's some flat stickers. Do I use any chipboard? I don't think so. But I will just kind of tell you what all ends up getting put in those places and what they say. So right below so up in that upper right hand corner where I just was, that's where my title's going to go. And eventually it's going to say love this place. And I'm going to use some of the gold puffy thickers or the gold title alphas. And then like a little label, and I will use there's Tiny Alphas from Pink Fresh to spell this. So that'll go up in that corner along with that gold flower. And then I put like, it's like an apple puffy sticker. And then this lovely cardstock sticker says taking a deep breath, because this was April of 2020. I planted these tulips the year prior. My son helped me pick them out. And you know, it was one of those things like how 2020 went. It was just nice to stop and literally smell the flowers and look at them. And it was fun seeing them pop up every day, because this was the first time they came up. So every day, like when we would go to and from school, because this was in April, we'd be like, oh, there's more that are up. There's more that are blooming. And it was fun for my son to kind of pay attention to that too. So taking a deep breath, and then I will add an ephemera little sprig of gold up there as well. So that's that upper right hand corner. The lower right hand corner is going to have a puffy leaf, like in a deep blue, a cardstock gold flower that I'm going to pop up on some foam. It's got one of those cut files, an enamel dot in the center of that cut file circle. Celebrating life for all that it is a cardstock sticker, a gold flower, and then like a puffy, I think it's strawberry. And then right below the photos, I've got a label where I'm going to do some journaling. Small Things, Great Love is this other cardstock sticker that I love that one. And then I throw down this red documented one. I'm not so sure about the placement of those three things. I'm going to leave them, but it was kind of awkward and I'm not really sure what I wanted to do there. And then on the very left hand side, we're gonna have a cardstock sticker on the top that says Good Things Grow, and then a circle puffy that says Sunshine on My Mind, as well as the cut file along there, some enamel dots and two of the flowers, a gold flower, a label with Pick Me Up and Time for Fun put on it, and I'm gonna add another gold sprig and a puffy leaf down on that left side as well. So I've got a little combination of everything, some color thrown about, some words, some phrases. Really liking how it turned out. Like I said, parts of it I'm kind of like meh when I look at it, but as a whole I like it. I like it a lot. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this series so far. I'm enjoying it a lot, taking this specific sketches and going about it every week. And yeah, I think every video in these last few times I've been like, we're almost there. I'll try to stop saying it, but we're almost there. And then there's so many more sketches to go. They have so many more. So please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you everyone who has helped me make it to the 1,000 mark. I hit it, soared over it. I'm so thankful for all of you. I appreciate it so much. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Let me know if you guys want me to do anything specific and do like a membership or not. Let me know what your thoughts are on that, if you have any thoughts on that. But here's some close-ups, you guys. Thank you again, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Make sure you watch my channel for the 20 days of cut files that are happening right now. I'm doing a cut file every day, and so yeah, there will be one later today. So check back later. Thank you. Bye.